Hi there, this is Lacey Reed, Lead Beauty Guide with LimeLight by Alcone, and tonight I just wanted to do a really simple foundation. I want to show you that it's really simple to do and it goes on really quickly. So I also got today in the mail this beautiful, some people call it a stipple brush, but it's a buffer brush. This is also from LimeLight by Alcone, but it's just a really soft foundation brush. It's got a flat head. I'm so bad at this, sorry. It's got a flat head. It's really soft and, movable. You can play with it, put it in your hand, really loosen those bristles up. It's just a really soft, beautiful brush. And so I am going to try to put our foundation on tonight with this. I usually use my Blenderful, my blending sponge, but tonight I'm going to try this brush because I just got it in and I'm really excited to use it. And I think that this could be a quick, easy thing where I could just throw it in my purse, head out, and I can do my makeup very quickly on the go. So, this is my foundation. It comes in this nice little compact, and it's magnetic, which is nice. It comes in this pan. Our makeup is wax-based, and it is a pressed cream. I have finally hit pan. I've had this for a little over 8 weeks, and I'm just now hitting the bottom of the pan, but I still have tons of product on the side, so this is probably still going to last me at least another 8 weeks, I would say. I've known people who have been able to use this for 3 or 4 months, or longer, depending on your use. So, again, this is wax-based. The great thing about our foundation is that it is 50% pigment. So most foundations that you get out there will be about 20 to 35% pigmented at the most, and LimeLight by Alcone, our foundation is 50% pigmented. So a little bit of product goes a long way, and it provides great coverage. Like I said, this is a pressed cream-like foundation. It is wax-based, which when I heard that, I always thought that it would feel like a mask on my face. But really, this goes on really lightly. It doesn't feel like I have anything on. It allows my skin to breathe, so it's great for all skin types. I tend to be more of the oily skin type, and I can still use this. It's not broken me out. It hasn't melted off as, because of my oil or because I'm sweating. I've used it when I've worked out, and it still has been on my skin, in the heat, everything. This foundation has lasted on my face longer than anything I've ever used, and I've used everything. Every drugstore brand you can think of, other direct sales companies, anything that you can get at Macy's that is, more of the designer or high-end makeup. And this foundation is made by RCMA, which is the maker of the foundations that all of the pros use. I know J-Lo's makeup artist, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist uses our CMA foundation, and that is the exact same stuff that this is. These are just our LimeLight by Alcone's personal shades, but it's still our CMA foundation, which is hand poured, still has 50% pigment, and still lasts just as long. So this is what the pros use. Yeah, let's just go ahead and dive right in. So I'm just going to take my brush and my palette, and I'm just going to really work that in there, get some on my brush, and then I'm just going to kind of put this all over my face. I am using shade Gina Beige. I am pale. My friends who know me always call me pasty white. Thank you guys. So I am a pale girl. So I use Gina Beige. I can use Olive One as well. Right now I've been using Gina Beige, and it has been working really well for me. So I'm going to stick with that until I run out. So this is a buffer brush. So you're going to want to use it in like a buffing fashion. I've just put foundation on my face. Now I'm going to buff it in. And that didn't take much. I rubbed it, maybe twice, 2 times, and put it all over my face. And now I'm just going to buff what else is left with this. And you're just going to kind of buff this into the skin and work it in to really get around that nose. You saw I have a lot of redness. I just tend to run red. I like to call it my natural blush, but really it's just me being red. And so I am just going to buff this into my skin just all over until I get the coverage that I want. I always go into my ear just so that my ears aren't red and my face, you know, is skin colored. So I always run it into my earlobe a little bit just to kind of hide that. I hate lines. I hate there to be the definition. I will also rub this into my neck area. That way, again, there's no line. I hate when I see people who have like the makeup line all around their face. I'm just going to get a little bit more. I am a little broke out right now. Hormones, gotta love them. Just gotta love those hormones. So, okay, this is the first time I've used this buffer brush technique. And I know the more I do this, the better at this I will get. But so far, it's really easy. It's gone on really nicely. The brush is very soft. I try to be gentle with my skin, but I'm usually in a hurry, so I don't ever have the chance to. And it is a little hot in this room, so I'm a little bit more oily than normally. It's just with the lights, it's a little warmer in this room. And so let's see how it works with some extra oil, because usually when I put it on, I'm in my bathroom and it's a lot cooler in there and I don't have all of these lights. So my foundation goes on really, really great. So yeah, there's a couple spots where, like I said, I'm broke out from hormones right now, so we're just gonna work it in to all of that. Okay, I think that provided some pretty good coverage. The brush worked out really, really great. That was quick and easy. I still, of course, love my Blenderful. It's so easy just to use a sponge, and that's what I'm used to. But I'm going to continue to try this, and I'm going to work on this every day because I really see how, I mean, that was easy. I just brushed it on. And I've never done that before, and that was just, kind of gives me more of an airbrushed look, which I like. So that was nice, and that was easy. So that's foundation. Normally after that I would go in with some concealer, but for right now, this video, I just wanted to show you the application of the foundation and how easy it is to do with a buffer brush. I want to try and show you different techniques that way. Whatever works for you is great. That's the wonderful thing about this foundation, is however you want to put it on, whether it be with a buffer brush, a blending sponge, an all-over powder brush. I've also done that technique and it works great. I've seen some people use their fingers only. Hey, you do you, if that's what you want to do. I don't like using my fingers. I feel like it tends to make me more oily. Personal preference, but if you like using your fingers and your hands, you do you. But the buffer brush, this worked out really great, and I really like the coverage. So that's all I wanted to show you tonight. This video is about 8.5 minutes long. I've talked for most of it. I really think I could have put on my foundation probably 3 minutes if I wasn't explaining everything. And of course, this is the first time I've used this brush, so of course that took a little bit longer. But our foundation's really easy to apply. It goes on really, really nicely, even for oily girls like me. And it gives you that flawless coverage. Adding the concealer just makes it even look better. So again, thank you so much, and you guys have a great night.